We were not live, and now we are, it seems.
Now we are.
Welcome to all you art aficionados and comic book connoisseurs. We should be live. I'm checking on the YouTube stream to see how it's going there. And yeah, okay, it's working. Let me just mute. Stream. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I finally got. God damn it.
You can do it. You can do it.
Okay, I finally got. God damn it.
What's up, Wrangler? Oh, it's on an echo repeat. Oh.
Dude, I closed the fucking window. God damn it, I just closed the computer. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I muted the damn thing.
Feedback loop, yeah.
And it kept echoing. And it just
hot mics, baby. Yep.
Yeah,
hot mics,
dude.
Man.
Fucking like exactly. The browser was not keeping up. Like you hit mute, and it's just I'm not gonna mute you. Okay, let me try to open it up again. God damn it. Okay, just mute the fucking computer. And
mute yourself here. I'll keep talking and mute.
No, it's okay. I got the computer muted now, and then I muted the window. We're good. Okay. We're good. We are learning, folks. This is my second live stream, my first co-live stream with Omer here, or at least on this channel. Welcome, Omer. Happy to have you here, man.
Welcome. Thank you. Good to be here. Yeah, in this method, right? This through the YouTubes and not through StreamYards or Restream. Straight to the app, straight to the people, straight into the Google mainframe, AIs, everything.
Super straight.
Yep. Super. Yeah. Oh. Yeah,
no StreamYards. we gotta bypass the StreamYards, man. Like I've been noticing you've quit StreamYards, like you're done with it, like you're no longer using it.
Yeah, fuck StreamYards. It sucks. Restream all the way, baby. There's so many more features on it. They give you way more free stuff, and they're less expensive. So they got my loyalty, man.
Right. The thing with StreamYard also is they keep changing the interface up. Like you're paying for something, you like it, you're like, oh, okay, I got all my things up and down. I can scroll here. I know where it is. No, now I'm going to put 3 per row, and you can't read the text. You're going to see the thumbnail. Because you haven't looked at the thumbnails for months. Now it's thumbnail only. Screw you. It's like, dude, I'm paying you for this.
And paying you to make it more complicated, too, apparently.
Right.
what so
I'm going to have to try the Restream this week and maybe do a first show with it and try it out and see if I like it. Because
I love Restream. It's so more intuitive than it's kind of like what your StreamYards used to be in the beginning when it was really intuitive and everything was right where you kind of thought it should be. Maybe that's what StreamYards is. So
StreamYards was fun in the beginning.
Or Restream, I should say, not StreamYard. And plus, if you pay for Restream for the whole year, it turns out to be like $14 a month. That's cheap, dude. And you get
that's less than half of StreamYards.
Yeah.
I just want to have all my clips. Good thing is, I did go back and save all the clips in a folder on my computer, so I can rebuild it. I have the technology.
Look, so I've always played the clips from my computer and not from Restream or the cloud or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
On Restream, you get 3 slots when you pay for free. You get 3 slots under 200 megabyte files.
Under 200? Yeah.
Yeah, as long as they're under 200 megabytes.
That seems good.
But when you pay for it, I think they give you 5 or 6 slots for videos, and I think on
that's not a lot.
They give you 10 slots, right? Something like that.
No, it's so StreamYards. It counts as in media files, so it could be audio, it could be video. It even like the JPEGs you put in your background count as a media file. So, well, I mean, you have way more than that, dude. Like I have like
give you what, like 2 gigs or something, or 10 gigs of space.
They
do space.
I've never right? No.
No?
They don't do space, they do files. So whether you have JPEGs or like video files, it makes no difference.
But is there? There's no limit to how many you can upload.
Yes, no, that's what I'm telling you. There is a limit. I don't know if it's 30 or something. There's a limit, but so it's as silly as you can go in and delete one of your JPEGs and then upload a video because it's not based on disk space. It's just based on files. So I find myself like removing some audio that I use for the background. So do you have that in StreamYard? Do you have like audio you can play, or do you have to like?
Yeah, you can upload. I think they give you for audio because they have music you can use too. But you can upload like I think 6 to 10 like MP3 files for your own music or whatever. That's separate from the.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, but of course, if you pay more, I think you can get up to like 10 or 30 slots on the videos. If you pay like $10 more, I think you can get like I think it's 10 slots or 30 slots. I don't know, somewhere in between there. But it's a lot. They'll give you a lot for $10. Like you get a lot for just a couple bucks more. But if you just have to go the cheapest route, though, it works out pretty good.
I mean, I've been in the back end with on your streams and stuff, so I've seen what it looks like. It's I do prefer StreamYard's look and feel. I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too, dude.
But
yeah,
I do prefer saving money too.
Paying out the nose, yeah. Hey man, I didn't get some water. I'm gonna grab a cup of water real quick and fill up my cup. And I'll be right back, okay?
Sounds good, man. You do that. I'll say hello to the chat.
Yes.
Wrangler, welcome, man. Happy to see you. Sorry about the hot mic, dude. Sorry about that. Should have figured that one out. But we're learning every day, man. This YouTube thing. So straight from YouTube is a little bit different than what we're used to with the StreamYard. So we're trying that out today. Been doing it a couple of times, but I've been doing it solo. It's a little different when you've got somebody else on the stream, which is really nice. Got Omer here, who's been streaming like a stream machine, day and night, 3 streams a day, doesn't quit. He's going to stream till he drops, I think. And, me, I'm just here continuing working on the drawing that started here. Got that Black Medusa character where she's hissing away. I kind of reworked her chin. I don't know if I'm completely satisfied with what I got yet. We'll keep playing around with it and see where it goes. Add a little bit more shadow here and get it going. All right. Is everything still going? Seems good. All right, let's get cracking on it. Not Kraken, but Medusa. Let's get cracking on the Medusa. And we got a ton of vipers to draw on this one. This one's going to have details, scales, a lot of scales on the snakes. I don't know why I do this to myself sometimes. Way too many details on these. Forgot her nail. I got to draw her nail here. Oh, that's what it was.
Can we get a close-up of the bobbers there?
You perv. There we go.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
I think that's better, right? I reworked her chin a little bit. She had a chin that was too sucked in. It was kind of had a nice effect, but it looked a little bit silly. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like...
Can we see your double-headed babe? I love that downward angle you did on her. And
yeah, so this is a character that I did on Otter's stream. Well, I started on my stream with Otter as a guest. We see it not bad. She fits in the screen. Yeah, I wanted to do a top-down. Yeah, it's a big knife, a big MF knife, and I was happy mostly with the human sacrifice at her feet there.
Yeah, I love the nip. It's great.
I was mostly focused on like the the head laid back like that. That's kind of a hard perspective to pull off.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
You
your
got the
faces on this double-headed chick have a little bit of a J. Scott Campbell kind of feel.
really interesting.
Yeah. Well, at least the one on the left, more so than the one on the right. Maybe it's expression. But the buoys feel J. Scott Campbell-y all over, like kind of the pose too. It feels fun. It feels like a Danger Girl issue.
Oh, that's funny. I haven't looked at J. Scott Campbell in a little while, but he did draw the hottest babes, man. When he came in on the scene, he just like even Jim Lee started drawing like him.
Yep.
Like this young kid hopped on and kind of influenced everybody.
And of course Jim Lee got jealous. The same shit happened when Travis Charest came along, and Jim Lee got jealous too because people freaking loved him, and they're like, he's just like, what? How can these guys be more loved than I am? I'm the one who found them. You know, he got
For real?
jealous, man. I think so. It's my perspective, but especially because he started drawing like them a little bit and tried to let them influence him. And
Yeah.
he was Jim motherfucking Lee. You know, I sold 1 billion copies of X-Men #1 and have the Guinness World Book of Records, and these guys are getting close to me. You know, I think Big Dick and Jim, yeah, Jim's like
Could
that.
be. I don't know Jim Lee a whole lot. I mean, from what I've seen in interviews, he's kind of effaced compared to characters like Todd McFarlane. Todd McFarlane will come on the scene and he'll take over. He'll take control. Like, I don't know if you watched the old Stan Lee interviews called the Comic Book Greats.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have
So,
them all. Yeah.
Those are great, man. Those are freaking great. And Jim Lee is kind of shy. Even Rob Liefeld's kind of shy. Todd comes in. All right, let's get down to business. Okay, you sit here. I'm going to tell you what to do, and you're going to be drawing this and that and this and that. And Todd, man, is like a machine. So he's like he's managing the show. He's giving the folks at home some good, valuable information.
He knows what it's like to be Stan Lee. He tries to be Stan Lee. Like, he's modeled. You know, he's seen Stan at work, and he's doing the same thing. McFarlane. On that show, you know, taking control.
You could really feel like he cares about the fans, and he cares about people's time. Like he's not going to let the clock slowly go in. Like the others were kind of like, okay, I'm just sitting here and I'm going to answer your question. Todd is like, move over, I'm driving.
Yeah. Okay, so Jim comes off like he's not, but if you watch Jim Lee's episode, he does eventually like take control of the whole thing. Jim is just more subtle about it, and he's very methodical and very business oriented in the aspect that he doesn't want you to become upset at him, but he wants you to do what he's telling you to do. Just watch Jim, and I bet behind the scenes he's much more headstrong than he appears like on camera.
Could be.
He's very aware of how he might be perceived, and he doesn't want to be perceived negatively. But behind the scenes, yeah, he's gonna rip you a new asshole, professionally, you know.
Could be. I haven't seen a whole lot of Jim. Like, I've saw that episode, obviously. I've seen some of Jim's streams on the on his own channel. Like when I got his, is it on Twitch? I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah, so there's a guy who re-uploads his lives to YouTube, and they're usually not live. So, but on Twitch you can watch Jim live directly from him.
Okay.
Yeah, he usually streams on Sundays once a month, but he hasn't been doing it regularly this last year. So, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I hear Hush 2 is late. We're going to inadvertently go back to this topic that always comes up, like books and stuff like that. Hush 2 is working on it. So, and I think
I've heard that. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say he's a little bit late on the schedule. Apparently, I'm not following it that closely. I'm just like listening to what other people say. I'm not that wrapped up in it. I've got Hush 1. I haven't read it yet. Same goes with the Silvestri Batman book. I've got it. I haven't not read it yet. I've flipped through it a few times, so the art is freaking fantastic on the Silvestri book. Jim Lee is Jim Lee, man. He's tight as ever. But there's something about Silvestri that speaks to me a little bit like more. There's more energy. There's more. It feels more grunge or more. I don't know what the words to put to it. Like
it's more adult. It feels more adult. Where Jim feels more plasticky and kind of like teenagery. It's like mature, but like Silvestri has this adult finesse about him because he's kind of more has this old school feel, and that's my perspective.
Yeah, Jim's got a very polished look as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whereas Silvestri, you feel a little bit more like it's a loose energy, which I think works a little better for comics. Personally, I try not to, compare the two too much, but it's like these guys are huge. They were the top of the cream of the crop back in the 90s.
Well, there's a point where Mark Silvestri tries to be more Jim Lee like.
Yeah.
And
I heard him say that in an interview.
Killer Instincts.
Is that the Wolverine run with the werewolf creature?
No, Killer Instincts was the crossover between Cyberforce and Wildcats. And Mark was getting jealous because Jim's books were outselling his. And so he started trying to mimic and ape Jim Lee more. And Scott Williams started picking up on that. And he started inking Mark more like Jim. And then the books, like I think the second and third Killer Instinct books started catching up and selling just as much as Wildcats and Jim's books. So they were selling hotcakes. Everything they did was hot.
Which is weird because that's my least favorite part. Really? That's my least favorite art of Silvestri's. That's the period when I'm like,
shit. I think it's good. Like I like it all. Like I'm not saying no to any of it. Like I like the fact that Mark is trying to ape Jim, and then I love the fact that Jim is trying to ape J. Scott Campbell and Travis because they're all just trying to be super competitive.
No, but I'm just talking about Silvestri in his Cyberforce period trying to ape like Jim's style. That he dipped in my interest for that because I preferred when he was inked by Dan Green. See, I thought that was peak Silvestri. I mean, I don't know. Like I really like what he's doing right now. I'm not gonna lie, like the latest Batman is incredible. And he's writing as well. Like I didn't know he was a writer up until this point.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, right? Was he the one writing Witchblade and all of his titles?
I think he co-wrote Witchblade with David Wool. And David Wool, I think, is the primary writer, though. Yeah, I think Witchblade is a three-way creation between Silvestri, David Wool, and Michael Turner.
Yeah, I mean, writing your own books it's an added difficulty because you're spreading yourself as well. Like in terms of hours you spent on your art. Because you've been drawing like crazy, like you've been drawing on streams and all that, and I love drawing on streams, but you can't write on streams, right? I've seen there are some like writer's exercises, but you're kind of quiet. It's not good streaming, but you can draw on stream all day long. It doesn't matter. It's actually quite entertaining to look at, but it's like both of those skills are like competing. Like all the hours spent on exercising and leveling up your game doing art, you're not leveling up your game at writing. So you really are like those skills are competing in a level up kind of a way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm trying not to separate them so much. There's a huge separation between the art and writing, and like it's different parts of the brain and blah blah blah, and they're different skills. I'm trying to, for me, that's the hardest thing, that they're separated. I'm trying to merge them more. Like, how do I keep them more and more together so when I draw something, I can tell a story on just one page, like this page here. Like I'm trying to add more and more story elements so that I'm not separating the art and the writing. I want to merge them more. I want them to become more cohesive. And that's what I like about Dr. Ben's stuff. Like he just starts freaking adding the text to the freaking writing, and it all happens on the page. So like when I'm doing this stuff with Nomad Push, I've started adding more and more text, and I'm putting more word balloons and drawing them by hand because I don't want to separate the writing and the art anymore, and stop making it hard for myself, at least from my perspective, because it doesn't need to be that hard. We make it seem so hard, and we make it so uh, 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 high-minded, highbrow. Ooh, I got to separate the writing from the art, blah blah blah. Because we're trying to be Alan Moore or whatever, right? Because we're trying to level up our writing, right?
I mean,
I'm
writing,
trying. I want to
there's
bring it
different
back to like
aspects
let's
to
do it
writing because
all on the page.
it's not, writing's not like a 2D process. Writing, you're kind of doing it in terms of time
So
on,
they say, but like Albert Einstein's brain was more meshed together, so his left and right brain hemispheres didn't separate so much. So maybe if we're more cohesive
no, but if
individually,
you
that
break
it's
down the
not left and
parts
right
of,
brain.
if you
It
break
doesn't work
down
that
the,
way.
yeah, but if you break down what writing is, writing, you gotta build your characters, right? Characters have character backgrounds, they have a history, uh, all those things. You can't put all of that. Like you can work on making progress on your page. You can definitely add ideas on a page, but if you're building plot, a lot of times the plot you have to go back and forth. You'll finish writing your first draft, and then you have to go back and fix elements. Then you realize you need to add something that needs to be
Yeah,
there for
sure. I
your
mean, if you want to
plot to
make a
make
bunch of
sense.
rules for yourself, sure, that's one way of doing it. But if you want to be free and just roll and flow and just write notes down on the drawing you're making and write on the back, oh, this is all his backstory. Look, oh, but this is the way he looks this way. This is the way he looks this way. And look, here's all the notes, blah, blah, blah. I just wrote them down because I don't have to type them up in Word and make a script and all that bullshit. If you just maybe you could just flow with it, and maybe you have good penmanship, and you could use that and just scan it in. Look, there's 2 pages here. It's art. Look at it. Look, here's a little chibi face. you know, and it could still be good. Like maybe I don't. I'm just throwing out ideas. Maybe the rules don't have to be so hard, steady, and fast, and so systematic.
Sure, I do it like that currently with my current project, but like what you're talking about, other artists have definitely done it. Like even the greats, like Moebius has done books where he's just improvise.
Stream
He's
of
just,
consciousness.
yeah, you can definitely like write on the page, so to speak. Like we're talking like I've done that as well too. Like we had evenings where I'd go with other artists. They were not comic book artists though. They were like different, practices, painters or musicians, whatever. And I just sit down and I, take a page, break it up into panels, and just start with panel one, and then build with, you're just kind of building the story as you draw it with no
Right.
set plan.
Kind of like the 24-hour comic book challenge. Like, there's no time to come up with stuff. You just have to start knocking it out. Now, have you ever done one of those? Have you ever done a 24-hour challenge?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't.
Do you have the comic you made, or how many pages did you get through?
So I did it using vector art. I was trying to do a proof of concept using the character creator we were talking about on your stream, right? So I had a bunch of assets with vector characters, and I was trying to see if I could put together a comic using kind of those assets. And I did a 24-hour kind of stream with drinking a lot of guru energy drinks, and I didn't really enjoy it. There's nothing worth kind of looking at in retrospect. I think it's kind of like you're pushing yourself physically, to the point of being tired and breaking down. Like at my age, I don't want to do anything 24 hours anymore.
Yeah.
But there's something said to pushing yourself and trying, doing creative exercises and pushing yourself. You're always going to learn, and you're always going to, there's always something to learn, and you might make a breakthrough or two.
Do you feel like you succeeded at that challenge? How many pages did you do?
I think I did 4 or something like that.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, if
Yeah,
you hadn't done it before,
yeah.
it can be hard, especially
But
if you're totally going cold, trying to do stuff like.
I mostly learned that I don't really like doing art with preset,
Oh yeah, yeah, it's always
vector
hard. Yeah,
characters. Drawing by hand. There's nothing that compares to it, and you have total freedom.
yeah.
And 2D assets. It's not that you can't do anything creative,
Hmm.
but it's much more in the writing space. It's much more in the dialogue that you're going to have your freedom because you're limited to the assets that exist. Sure, you can mix them up in many different ways, but nothing compares to the total freedom of drawing. Like you can draw anything. Like you can draw, an old medieval scenery, as well as like an interplanetary space opera, and you can have it down on the page within seconds in the term of a layout. You know what I mean? Like it takes no time to just lay those ideas out.
Absolutely. Folks, if you're out there in the interwebs, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Also, if you get a chance over in the chat, make sure you hit the hundreds, the hundos, and the hearts, and the oh faces, and the party poppers, and the laughing face emojis. It helps push the stream out. We're on Frederic's channel. Make sure you like, share, follow, and subscribe. And if you get a chance at the end, towards the end of the stream, go subscribe to me. I'm this guy over here on the left, on the right. Omerglitch, hanging out with Frederic here. This
Oh,
guy.
that's so weird. I'm on the left on the app here, and I'm on the right on the YouTube. It's kind of flipped. YouTube, what are you
How
doing?
is that possible, YouTube?
What are you doing, YouTube?
Because I joined in after, and that's so weird. Yeah, I don't. Let me turn off my video.
No, you're good, man. It's fine. There's no issue to that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
if you're out there,
YouTube,
let us know. Drop in
I'm
a message in the chat. Let us know you're out there. I know Wrangler's here. Welcome, Wrangler. Nice to see you, man. Are you at work? What you doing, man? I hope you're having a good day. We had a blast last night. We had went on Otter's stream. This is the character I was drawing for Otter's stream here, the two-headed lady. Let me show you her again here. A forced perspective. Kind of a challenging piece a little bit. A lot of fun. And these, it's a little bit challenging, man, to get the proportions, like size of her feet. Like one foot is a little bit bigger than the other for the forced perspective. It's not perfect because, especially if you compare with the cadaver, the victim of her human sacrifice here by the two-headed lady, priestess of a kind. But, it's never about perfection, man. Like realism, I think, falls under the rule of cool. Like if your image looks cool, if it looks interesting, if it looks striking, the realism should be there to support it. And you should not sacrifice the coolness of an image for it to be absolutely realistic. I think that's a big mistake.
Wrangler is at work. And he says, draw Love Lotion Power Punch. Ooh, how do I draw that? That's a good one, Wrangler.
You got to figure it out.
Try. Yeah, I have to try to figure that one out.
Which characters are you drawing today, Omer? Is that Glitch?
No, this is Call Sign Orion. Today's the last day for funding, and I'm trying to finish it so I can send it to him. I think he's got maybe like 10 hours or 8 hours left in the day for it. But it's going to go in demand. It's on FundMyComic. This will be the first official fan art that he's received for it. So I'm trying to finish so I can post it, scan it, and give him a little more extra boost. Although he is going to go in demand, but it'd be cool to see him get fully funded before the time runs out, even though he's going to go in demand. So it'll still be available for funding.
That is sweet, man. And you are the number one guy to do the first fan art for people. Like you were the first fan art for Ratel, my own comic that's funding. Uh-huh. Oh, by the way, I'll be on Friday nights tonight on I got to look up the name because I don't remember by heart.
Is it with Katie and Patty?
No.
Who's Friday nights?
No, I don't think so. Mad Ruth.
Oh, Mad Ruth.
You know him?
Yeah, I know Mad Ruth. Yeah, he's He's the one I think I might have been confusing Luke Stone with. Is Mad Ruth a Canadian? Is he a Canadian?
Maybe. I don't. I
Yeah,
haven't followed them a whole lot. I was suggested the Friday nights when I went on Kitty Flips, right?
yeah.
Flip City magazine. Chrissy's show,
Yeah.
and one of
You
the
guys
guests
are
was
already
like,
have over there having your Chiantis or your Reds, and oh my God, Frederic, you're such a Frenchie, Frenchie. Ooh la la.
"It's good times. It's good times."
Oh my
I
God,
love
getting your
Chrissy.
wino on with
We always
Christy.
have a
I know
laugh.
what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't take the French, out of the French Canadian.
I was telling Wrangler that you hate tacos, and he's part.
I heard that you're
Yeah. We're gonna
giving
have
me a
to send you
bad name.
some tamales over there with your suave. I'm a connoisseur of the French cuisine.
Yeah,
I'd
I mean
like it
you're
on
not wrong in a
ratatouille.
sense. You're like I do prefer French cuisine, Italian cuisine to Mexican, but I
Hey,
do
don't get me
enjoy a
wrong.
good. I'm not
I
gonna,
love French cuisine. You guys
and
make
I
beautiful,
don't
good
hate
food.
Mexican cuisine. Just to be frank, I have a great Mexican restaurant here. I went there for my birthday. Uh, I do enjoy it a lot. The ambiance, everything,
So
but
you do eat tacos, just not
I
street
do,
tacos.
I
Oh,
do.
okay.
No, I don't. I try to avoid street food of all kinds because some of that stuff is nasty, dude.
You don't like hot dogs, American asses and
No,
noses and assholes and hot dogs?
exactly. No, I try to watch my health. I think health is the most important thing in life,
What?
and I'm not giving.
What? Are you saying hot dogs are not healthy? It's full of nitroglycerin. What are you talking about?
I mean, if it's better, you can survive on that shit, but you can do way better than that as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wrangler says poutine quesadillas. It's French mix.
Ooh, look at that. Wrangler coming in for the win.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of like mission mashing with the poutine. Like
I
I've
love
had
poutine
curry
because it sounds
poutine.
like 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 something nasty. It sounds like the puss. Like just saying, oh, I want to eat your poutine, baby. Oh, that's what I think of every time I hear the word poutine.
That's because you have a very sick mind.
Yeah, well, yeah, it happens.
Comes with the tacos, I guess.
But hey, dude, poutine is just a bunch of French fries with freaking ketchup, right? I mean, basically.
No, ketchup is not
Cheese.
part of the mix. It's the cheese curds. So the most important ingredient you're going to want to like get first before you think of making a poutine is to have those fresh cheese curds, and you want them fresh from the day. At all. Like the reason why poutine is not everywhere is not everyone has access to those fresh cheese curds.
Gotcha.
That's the main reason. Once you have access to that, then the basic poutine is just French fries and gravy on top of that. So you put like warm gravy, and that kind of melts the cheese. So when you're like grabbing a bite to eat from the fries, you're kind of grabbing fries with melted cheese covered in gravy. So your fries are just a little bit soggy and crunchy, and you've got the melted cheese all over there. It's so delicious, dude. It's the best meal to kind of end your day after you've gone on a bender or had a drink in a bar. That a good old poutine will hit the spot. It's better than street food, better than hot dogs. That's for sure.
What about a good old turkey leg, a Renaissance fair turkey leg? Is that a negative?
Not at all. What do you mean?
Well, like, because it's kind of street foody. Do you like them? Is that what I'm asking? Kind of.
Oh yeah, I mean turkey's great.
Specifically.
I don't get to eat turkey a whole lot. Like we eat chicken a whole lot more here.
Sure. Yeah. We don't do turkey like other than Thanksgiving. Like and
Yeah, and
Christmas.
here we don't have the same American traditions with Thanksgiving, so we're not like eating turkey. So I could go years without eating actual turkey.
That sucks. So you don't make turkey like you guys? Do you guys have Thanksgiving? Do y'all do Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's not on the same
Yeah,
date
but
as you guys.
yeah. Yeah, and it's not the same. You don't have necessarily the same like food traditions that we have with it.
No, exactly. We don't do the whole cranberries and turkey. That's very American.
Pecan pie, apple
Yeah.
pie,
And to top it off,
pumpkin
like
pie.
we're the French Canadians here, so it's even different from the Canadian Anglos. So I don't even know what the Canadian Anglos, if they're more Americanized or not.
Yeah, they are. They are. I think they are. Yeah.
We got Draw Zombie in the house. Woo!
What's going on, Draw Zombie? Draw
Yeah.
Zombie, are you the same as Zombie Boy? There's
He's
two
got to
of you
be.
guys.
Look, he's got the woo, everything. It checks out.
Yeah.
I think it's just it's YouTube, like
YouTube. Yeah, they've been.
it's
updating
changing
and
up
doing
like
stupid
the
things. Yeah. So their
He's
usernames
going
are
from
getting all
your
messed up.
displayed username to your actual kind of like registered username. Mine happens to be the same, so it's not a huge problem. But
Yeah,
a lot of
mine's the
people
same
are
too.
different.
Yeah.
I know Adam Weber has a real weird one. So we were on the Commandos when YouTube decided to switch up. We're like, who is this guy? And I knew it was Adam Weber. I just couldn't remember the name Adam Weber. So I was like, oh, I know who this is, but I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Another campaign that ended recently, we were talking about campaigns just a few minutes ago, but John Malin's Red Riding Hood ended yesterday.
Right.
Nobody
cares about that one. That dude makes enough money. Who cares?
I ordered my copy. Shut up.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
I hear a lot of good things.
Yeah.
Let's start with the letter N.
All the racism. John Malin and his glazing of the wolf milk. We love you, John Malin.
Yeah. It sounds like a lot of fun, man. And I haven't, believe it or not, I don't have any John Malin in my collection yet. I've got Shane Davis. I've got EVS. But I don't have all.
You're not missing much. I mean, he gave us 8 pages of black pages on Godlike that were shit. Thanks, John Malin. Learn to write better. Learn to write better, John Malin.
Didn't you mean like best writer in Warlock magazine?
For 10 pages of black writing. Yeah, that's 10 pages. Anybody could do good 10 pages, John Malin. Stop tooting your own pee-pee.
Hold on. I think you're talking shit now, Omer. Them are fighting words.
We love John Malin. Drink the wolf milk, dummies. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
I know.
John Malin's great.
I know. I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to have at least have some of his work in my collection too.
Yeah, I have all of the graveyard ships except for the very, very recent one. It's not out yet or anything, but I think they already had the campaign for it. I think the last thing I got was Godlike, and it wasn't good. I mean, it was okay.
Yeah, I was close to ordering Godlike. Like I was looking at it. It's ordering these indie comics through Canada. It's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Like 2 Red Riding Hoods, it's going to cost me $110.
Holy shit! Fuck.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's a lot of money to shell out. You can't be doing that like 4 or 5 times a month. You know what I mean? I've got to select. So a lot of times because I watch the streams. I like the pitch. I see the art. I'm like, okay, I want this book. But then it's about going to checkout, adding the shipping, and then checking the exchange rate. And you're like, how badly do I want this book? Yeah. Becomes a question after that. And that's the hard part of indie comics right now. They ain't cheap. It's fun to have this wonderful, wonderful community of creators who are making culture, man. We're going our own way, stepping aside from the mainstream. We're not aiming to work for Disney. We're not looking to necessarily have mainstream success. We want success in our own way, but we're telling the stories.
We're not saying no to that either. We're not saying no to that either, though. Just FYI.
No, but do you understand what I mean? We're not compromising our stories to. We're not compromising
mainstream success, but if we can get the monies of the mainstream success, we'll take it. We'll take it. We're not saying no to it.
So people are making stories they care about. And I think that's really the awesome thing here that's happening.
Right on. Right on.
That's what I care about.
Yeah, we're our own bosses. We're our own corporations. We're our own entities. And we'll
Yeah.
sell out to everybody for the monies.
They'll speak for yourself.
Yeah. I want to be the next Ninja Turtles. Yes, Nickelodeon, buy me. Give me billions of dollars, and I'll say yes.
Yeah, Ninja
I don't know
Turtles.
if I was offered with a pitch to buy Glitch. Like, if somebody, like, how much money would it take? Like, I think maybe 10 million.
Pesos?
No, American USD, baby. Prime red USD.
How many hot dogs can you buy with that?
Well, at that point, I'd have a French freaking chef making daily meals. Fuck that.
You'd be French by then.
Yeah, I'd fucking Gordon Ramsay, get your bitch ass in here. I'm gonna tell you what's what. Make me good shit. I want to lose 20 pounds by the end of the week and still eat good. Having my own organic garden in the back and shit that I don't even have to do anything for, and somebody else takes care of it. Super good, clean, healthy food. None of this plastic bullshit.
That's what I'm talking about, man. See, when we're talking hot dogs and street food, I'm like, no, man, I want the good quality shit. I want to be healthy.
Like hot dogs? I want organic, non-asshole hot dogs, Gordon Ramsay.
Life's too short. Yeah, I wouldn't have any problems. I don't have a problem with, like, good sausage on a bun. You know, it's not
good sausage is good.
It's not the actual, like, meal. It's not the actual food preparation. It's that every hot dog you're going to buy in a store is just crap currently.
Unless you get a gourmet.
Yeah, you got to go to a butcher.
Yeah. Meat cased sausage, right?
So in that case, dude, like anytime I'd have those kinds of hot dogs any day. I'd love that shit. It's just that if you're not careful with what you eat, you are what you eat, they say.
Right. A pig. I'm a pig. Oh my god.
Well, I do eat bacon to keep the Muslims away here. You know, it's kind of.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You gotta. Yeah. Don't touch me, asshole. You're gonna go to hell and not get your 100 virgins. I'm gonna disdain you. You'll never get to heaven.
Yeah, they're down to 72 now because of inflation. Hoflation.
Oh. Oh my god. They just kidnap American women and just put them over there in their basements. We don't get them over here for our basements, but they get them for theirs.
You don't have any virgins in your basement, Homer? What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm down to 0.
Yeah.
Too funny, man. Too funny. We kid, guys. We kid. We care.
This is all done in good humor or bad jokes.
Entertainment for the webs while we draw our silly little pictures that hopefully people care about. Will give us millions of dollars for someday.
For entertainment purposes only.
Porpoises?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
We got a wild kahuna in the chat. Weird, lol. I keep mine in the fields. Well, aren't you afraid they're going to run away, kahuna?
Yeah, big kahuna. You got to keep them somewhere tied up, chained up.
Ultimate Kahuna's got a great show as well. The Iron Seas on Tuesdays, right after my show. It doesn't totally start while my show is still running. No.
Ultimate Kahuna has a show.
Yeah, the Iron Seas with A.C. Pritchard. A.C. Pritchard's working with Luke Stone. Did you know that? On an orc comic book.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. It's
an orc comic book. An orc. Okay.
Yeah,
like trolls.
I mean, orcs and trolls are two different creatures. You know that, right?
Right, but like that, it's fantasy character orc type troll things, or creatures, yeah.
Yeah, which represent racism according to D&D now.
That's funny. The ultimate kahuna.
They're
Look at
always
this.
trying to like play that card, and it's so tired. It's people are not falling for it anymore. Thankfully, it's really on its way out. People are laughing at it. They're going to get laughed at
Big kahuna, you need to
off the
get
internet.
shoulder hair added to your shoulders, and you'll go big time. You'll go big time. You definitely need shoulder hair, Big kahuna. I hear it's a cool thing to have on the internet.
Yeah, Kahuna can't keep his shirt on, man. If you watch the show, like his shirt is off within the first 5 minutes.
I'm seeing. He's got his tits out, balls out. It's great. Good stuff, sir. Good
He's
stuff.
even streaming from the
Oh,
shower sometimes.
I've seen this ridiculousness that is the big whale kahuna. I get it. I get it. I see. You're a beautiful man soul. A beautiful man soul, sir.
Kahuna says, I really identified with the obvious Hawaiian metaphor in Rings of Power. I didn't watch Rings of Power. I, kind of laughed from afar, watching other people kind of dissect
I
it.
watched it. I thought the main chick was hot, but I didn't care for the story. Big kahuna, I'm subscribing to you.
Yeah, do subscribe to Ultimate Kahuna, Iron Seas podcast as well. He has some great shorts as well. He does a lot of like little shorts from the
As
car.
long as he does them shirtless and does dude, do the truffle shuffle. Do the truffle shuffle. Kidding, I'm not retarded. Well, we're all a little retarded if we're on this interweb thing.
Yeah,
Don't kid
it's
yourself.
warning. It's contagious. You might be a bit more retarded after the stream here.
Absolutely. I feel more retarded every day I stream. Freaking streaming 2-3 times a day now. I'm so stupid.
You're a stream machine, man. I don't know how you do it. Like,
I don't know either, Fred. Help me.
You sound almost desperate. I can't stop.
I'm addicted. Well,
Help me.
here's the take that I've been kind of telling myself. Look, if I'm gonna draw and ink something, get on stream and do it. Don't do it off camera. I'm really trying to stick to that because if inking matters, like you can actually see it on camera really well. The penciling you can't see very well because I don't do finished pencils. Now, if I was doing finished pencils, then I'd be happy to share that on stream.
Yeah, that's what what I'm doing right now. We see it pretty well. Like Miss Medusa's coming out nice, right?
Yeah, because you're kind of it looks great. You're doing more finished pencils. Look, my pencils look like this, and you probably saw them earlier. Like it's so light that way I can have fun drawing. I mean, this is about as finished as I get.
Oh, look at this. I'm spotting in the chat a wild tank ferret. How do you do, good sir?
Tank?
Nice to see you. Omar and I were just talking about the other day. We were kind of asking ourselves, where did we meet? Like, we've been hanging out on streams for a while now, but where did we ever meet first? And it was on your channel, Tank. Remember those digital bullpens you used to do back in the day? Cue like harp music, nostalgia, flashback.
Yeah.
Those were cool, man, Tank. I hope you're going to bring those back. They were a lot of fun, man. Just spontaneous daily streams. I think this is kind of the spirit of what we're doing here today. Like, it's not an open stream. Like, the link's not in the chat or anything. We're not doing the StreamYards thing, but same spirit, I think, in essence.
But we're trying to push a different thing here, and it's working. Yeah. We're pushing the YouTube algo.
Push it. Yes, please. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to this channel. Yes, you're going to have a lot of indie goodness.
So you know when Fred goes live.
A lot of indie interviews with people who've got the best interesting campaigns in the indie movement nowadays, as well as the occasional draw stream with Omer here.
The obnoxious Omer. He won't shut up. He glazes everyone with his glitch glazing power love punches. Oh my god.
I mean, it's better that you keep this. I think it's better you got this high energy than the opposite. Like, it's not a bad thing that you're talking a lot. You've got a good radio presence. I think you're gaining experience points in the streaming game. That's what you're doing right now, I think.
Well, one of the biggest things is kind of knowing when I can cut in and talk without over talking, especially the host. I don't want to over talk the host. But if there's some dead air, I want to try to fill a little bit for the laughs at least.
For sure, for sure. And it's hard, like with these YouTube streamings, like, there's always a little bit of lag. So, like, every stream we get stepped on a little bit from, I don't think it's ever intentional, but it's hard to stream without somebody talking over somebody else. It's just the nature of the beast.
Right. Now, like this, streaming straight from YouTube, it's not that bad. The lag is probably like maybe a second, 2 seconds. Not like restream, because we don't have to go through that other middleman. So it's really not super bad here. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Pretty good. I'm liking this. I'm liking the simplicity of it. I mean, sure, it'd be fun to have like an intro video, a little clip here, but at the same time, being freed from those things, the fact that you can't add any extras kind of forces you to just go straight to the essential stuff, right?
Right. You get down and dirty. The chat's right there. You don't have to pull anything up. You can just keep drawing and talking and having a good time and just like projecting yourself as your personality and your way of like streaming at its rawest. It's fun, man. I have a blast.
Kahuna says, yes, Finnish pencils. Yes, I get all my pencils from Finland, so I can do Finnish pencils. Kahuna gets it.
Oh, man. It's great. I love it. He gets it.
Tank says, lighting matters for analog art. Yes, dude, I'm thinking of getting like a super expensive freaking like 27-inch like neon light to try. Well, I already got one of those, but I'm trying to level up the lighting a little bit because it is important. This one, it's not bad today. It's not too bad, but like on some streams,
you look good. It looks good.
It looks pretty good today, but on some streams, it feels kind of dark. So I want to max that out as much as I can. And he says, as soon as my computer is back up, yeah, man, hopefully you're going to have that up real soon.
If you don't get it soon, Tank, I'm going to have to get, we're going to have to do something and get you a little cheap micro PC, either one of those, what were we talking about the other day? The ones that run Linux, those Raspberry Pis.
Raspberry Pis, yeah. But you could also stream from your phone now. Like we're just streaming from our phones right now, Tank. So
yeah, Tank.
We have the technology. We have the technology.
He's like, my phone can't. I can barely hang out in the chat.
Wrangler says, I can't see Tank Ferret's chats either. Do I need to reboot YouTube?
No. Go to the top where it says, where there's the X and the king and the little 3 dots at the very top of the chat. There's a live chat. It says top chat, and then click on where it says top chat, and you'll see live chat. That will give you all the chats. So if you don't click on that, you don't get to see all the chats.
Are you shitting me? I've got top fans.
Yeah, change it to the one that shows the live chat. Yeah, you have to go in and change it every time. It automatically.
Oh, that's weird.
Top chat, yeah. It's always been like weird. And people were always pissed off about it. And it's like,
Tank says, I'm a ninja. We know what you're talking about.
Better a ninja than a ninja.
Harder.
You're a pirate. A pirate, I tell you.
So Kahuna says, I'm 2 away from 600. What are you at, Frederic? So I'm at 170 pounds. So, but I'm, if you're 2 from 600, Kahuna, you might want to cut down a little bit.
I think he means subs, Fred.
No, I'm pretty sure he's talking about his weight, man. Okay. I'm pretty sure.
Hit the likes, folks. Subscribe to Frederic. We're trying to get him to 500. He's 297 away. He wants to become a super fat ass like Ultimate Kahuna, so he could be big Kahuna. And he wants to be super fat ass Mexican like Omerglitch, who's just a pure innocent Mexican boy, son, Omerglitch son, who's hit 702 subs as of yesterday and the day before. Because he's a big fat dog, hot dog.
That's Mexican good, man.
Tacos.
Wonderful stuff. Tank says all 3 of my subscribers are the best. I think I'm one of them. Tank, we love you.
Damn it, Tank.
Kahuna says,
You have more than that, Tank.
I'm with you. I can yap away. No, he does. Of course he does.
Yeah. Tank's so modest with his big dick out there on the internet. We know you got one, Tank.
Kahuna says, nothing of mine is micro. Yeah. I believe you.
Yeah, I believe you. Yeah.
Wrangler says, okay, I closed the chat, reopened it, and now I can see everybody. I hope they're wearing clothes.
Drop down menu thing that I was talking
He's
about.
got
Live
it.
Chat, top chat.
The app must have glitched. Yeah.
Yeah, so YouTube is updating stuff, so yeah, it could make the app glitchy. We would talk about the 4th subscriber. Oh my god, Tank, you're hilarious. Yeah, she stays in the basement.
Talk about the 4th subscriber. I hope I'm not that 4th subscriber.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a little potty break.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to do that as well. So when you come back, I'll give you the spotlight. And I'm just gonna keep working with my finished pencils here. And yeah, I got to watch out doing all these vipers on the head, making sure they look nice and realistic and menacing. And at the same time, got to keep the composition in mind, because you got the underside of these snakes has got a twist to fall in line with when their heads, the way their heads are aligned. You don't always think of these things at the beginning. You're just placing the head, placing the root on the head. And then you got to do the work. You got to make sure everything is aligned and looks realistic as much as you can. I mean, it's always about rule of cool. But if you don't have a foundation of realism, it's harder for the viewer to do the suspension of disbelief, right? You got to have a minimum of foundation to make everything stand out and look really cool. Wrangler says, every time YouTube updates, it gets jankier on my phone. Sorry to hear that, man. I haven't been looking at YouTube too much on the phone. I'm always on the laptop for the YouTubes. But they have been doing a lot of updates. I've been seeing people talk about it. I'm liking these little lives here, though. I'm liking that. It's easier to get subscribers on here than on the like weekly show. Weekly show, it's been a hard grind, man. It's been like maybe 1 subscriber a week on average, something like that. So they're really hard to bring those numbers up. But on these lives, it seems that people are just the cats are acting up. Seems like on these lives, people are just coming in a little bit more. I think YouTube is suggesting these to a wider audience a little bit, so we might get some new listeners, new watchers.
Did I make it back in time before you had to pee in the pee bottle? Like
no, I peed my pants. It's too late.
Oh shoot!
No, hold on. Let me go do that. And you know what? I'm going to mute my mic this time.
Yeah, this time, yeah.
Because we are learning.
Flush the toilet. Yeah.
We are evolving. We are making new mistakes every time and not the same ones over and over again. All right. You got the spotlight, Omer. I'll be right back.
Buddy. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to drop some links to some campaigns. Go check out Callsign Orion. He's at $95 from completing his goal. Today is his last day for full funding, but he is going into demand because he's really close. In demand storefront over there on FundMyComic, and I'll drop the link to Callsign Orion. That's who I'm doing a fan art piece for. R.J. Willems, the writer creator of Callsign Orion. He's a really good guy, nice guy. Yeah, he's fun. He gets this whole bit. He gets the whole streaming thing. So let me drop the link to his campaign. Trying to get some spotlights on him. Also, recently, Fembat, aka Pad, aka APAD, wait, aka Apex Comics. Sorry, jeez, can't talk. He just got fully funded, so we get the Dan Lawless trading card Fembats. Oh yeah, he's a cool hombre. Absolutely, absolutely. You know him. Good, good, good. Um, what else? R.J. Williams. Yes. So help him out. Like I said, 95 bucks away. Another guy, one of Fembats. Let me put the campaign up. Yes, he just got fully funded to his next goal, Fembat Volume 1. And I want to share that. So he's at 50 backers, 2,199 USD. So he's hit the goal for getting a free Dan Lawless trading card. Also got a bunch of fan art over there, and I got I'm on a T-shirt over there, and I'm just a fan, and I've helped Apex with his campaign and things like that. But it's awesome. It's just fun being a part of the community, helping people out, yeah. So let me put Fembat in there. Yes, AKA Pad is awesome too. Yes, Peter A. DeLuca. Go check him out on his channel. Peter is a good guy, and he's been trucking really hard to bring all the glory back to his channel. That is the AKA Pad.
Is AKA Pad in the house?
No, but I'm trying to say his name 3 times so he can appear with his Ayo.
That'd be
Where
cool.
are you, Peter? Ayo. I'm just giving shout outs to people.
Nice. Yeah, I saw Tank Ferret says AKA Pad. Your audio is going up and down. Turn off the auto levels.
Are you telling me? Are you talking to me? You talking to me?
That's a message that Tank said, so I think he's talking to you because it was there before. I believe. I'm not sure.
Mike, and I'll be back.
And yeah, let me get back to my Medusa here.
I muted and then unmuted. Let me know, Tank. Let me know. Talking to Omer, he says, is it maybe I'm not talking loud enough, soft enough, hard enough
says
for you, Tank?
He's talking about the auto levels.
Yeah, well, I can't mess with that. There's no setting for messing with the auto levels. Let me see here.
Yeah, this is the YouTube app we're using right now, Tank. So we're going straight YouTube. No lube.
Right, no lube. Straight from the penis to the butthole on YouTube. That's where we're at.
Whoa.
From tip to butt, Tank.
I should not have said that. I didn't know who I was streaming with for a moment there.
We're going raw, baby. We're going raw.
I forgot who I was streaming with.
Tank says, "Oh, my condolences." Check your A Saga of Sunsets on FundMyComic by Luke Stone. Story by AC Pritchard.
That's the one. That's the orc comic book. Saga of Sunsets. Yeah, that's the one with Luke Stone's art and AC Pritchard's writing. And I think he's written a whole book on the topic, and he's breaking it into a comic book with Luke Stone doing the arts. He was published in the same issue of, I want to say, Anvil Magazine. Anvil Magazine number 3. There's 2 comics. One is AC's and Luke's, and the other is mine, which I'll be doing a reprint for that in Ratel number 1.
If you're monitoring the stream from your computer, give your amigo Ultimate Kahuna a check so you can drop the link to.
That's right.
And give him a link over there.
That's right. Add as a moderator, standard moderator, right?
Ayuda the chat so they can ayuda us. Ayuda, help. Espanol for help.
Here he. I have officially wrenched the Ultimate Kahuna. He now has the power of wielding wrench. I will do the same with Mr. Ferret. Mr. Ferret deserves powers of moderation. Yes. You all now have been knighted with the wrench of the chat. Welcome. Do spam at your leisure.
Yes. You've been knighted. You have a big penis. Thank you. I hear whistling. Is it your mic or mine?
That's not whistling. That's a bell. So I've got the Christmas tree ready in the other room. Okay. And the cat loves, chewing on the tree, and there's one little like Christmas ornament that's a little bell. So he's cat is desperate for attention. Stupid cat. There we go.
Oh, I love it, but it's hurting my ears. I love it. It's great.
Really, is it that bad?
Well, it was for just a second. It's fine now. It's fine now.
Yeah, he's gonna get back to it in just a second. I could tell he's like wagging his tail like he's up to no good.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
It's weird because it's like all the way in the other room, though. It's so strange that's gonna be like that's an irritating sound. Yeah, here is my cat. All right, I'll let you have it. I have the stream, and I'll go check this out.
Yeah, he's gonna go take down the bell whistle. That's too funny. It's too funny. Oh man, that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna drop another thing in the chat real quick. It's gonna be a Blood Force. Check out Blood Force #1. It just dropped yesterday, by Mitch Brower. I think it's Mitch Brower. I think that's his last name. Bitch. Oh my God, that's terrible. Mitch and Blood Force Comics.
All right, I'm back.
He's back. Did you take the bell down so he could hit the tree?
No, I kind of like jammed it in there, so because I know the cat's gonna still be chewing at the tree. Can't really stop that easily in a 1 minute intervention. But if I just make it so the bell doesn't ring, should be at least stop the symptom, if not the cause.
Ring ding a ding, ring ding a ding. Play with my ding-a-ling, play with my ding-a-ling.
Kahuna says, at least buy me dinner first. It depends. What do you eat, Kahuna? Because buying you dinner sounds expensive. You were saying you were like two from 600 now.
Just get him some hot dogs, tip to butt. He's good.
Yeah, that's not too pricey. I could do that. Tank says, with great wrench comes great responsive trilatras. Okay, Tank. I trust you. I think you know what you're talking about.
Hey guys,
Tank also says,
there's a
jingle, cat, jingle all the stream. Yeah. I mean, today's Halloween. Technically, Christmas is tomorrow morning. I bet you if I drive around tomorrow morning, all the stores will have their Christmas decorations up tomorrow. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And we haven't even got to Thanksgiving yet. Well, at least over here in the States,
Okay, when it says, what in the autism did I just read? Welcome to our stream, Kahuna.
Kahuna, I want to stream with you. I want to look at your big man titties. They look sexy. Big Kahuna, would you go up the mountain with me to watch the sunrise? I wouldn't quit you,
Wow. This is not a gay stream, Homer.
Oh, my God. I'm trying to make a love connection. You shut your mouth, Frederic. Trying to make a love connection.
Clearly.
I'm feeling lonely and thirsty. I'm just kidding. The gayer, the funnier. I mean, wait. Doesn't it mean the same thing?
It used to. Words, meanings change with time, apparently. Okay.
I want to give you a good Omerglitch glazing Big Kahuna, Ultimate Kahuna. I just want to call you Big Kahuna. I don't know why, as opposed to Ultimate.
Careful what you wish for, man. You might just get it.
I know. Well, I am looking for, gays that want to send me membership money and super chats.
I heard that.
Because they have expendable, fungible income, Might as well give it to me. I mean, I'll flirt with them, but, I have a cigar cutter back there, so.
Is that why you're threatening a hot tub stream?
It's not a threat. It's going to be a fun thing. I'm going to do it. Fuck it. I mean, I said it randomly on one of the streams, and it's come back to bite me and haunt me in the ass. Literally, like in the butthole, right?
You can't just say things on the internet.
Mankini. Yeah, I know. Trying to get to 1,000 subs for the hot tub Mankini Omerglitch stream. I will write your name on my body, just like an e-thought for $10 super chats. Well, maybe 20.
Wait, are we talking a permanent tattoo here, or are you just gonna write it with a
No,
felt pen?
no, just like with a marker, or a Sharpie marker, or some kind of washable.
Wow,
That's what the
that's
e-thoughts do. That's what
really.
the e-thoughts do. Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
Are you an
That's what
e-thought now?
Oh, I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be the greatest e-thought that's ever e-thoughted as a man. I mean, I ain't gonna take pictures of my wang and show you my butthole or nothing, but
Thank goodness.
or go e-thoughter as much as possible. Yeah, for the super chats and the lols. I'm just trying to do it for the lols, honestly. Fred,
Hopefully,
it's kind of funny, you know.
you got me scared there a little bit.
Yeah. I'm even thinking of doing the OnlyFriends just as a gag, like for the gays, right? So they can think there's a chance. Put some feet
Well, I've
pics
got
on
my
there.
only hands here. See, this is what I call my stream. It's my only hands
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's all you're gonna see of me.
Well, it
She's
would
got
be
her
cool
hands
to
up as well.
yeah,
She's
it would be
starting to
cool to
look
draw.
pretty. Yeah, it's coming in. Like the more details you add, it
Oh, the
just
snakes
starts
look
to
great. Those snakes look great.
pop. Yeah, I'm working on the so the way the seam of the underside of the snakes comes into joins in at the head like a rasta.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
So that's what I was talking about when you went to the bathroom there. Let's try to make those kind of
The potty. Oh, by the
well
way,
just
here's
function.
the first fan artwork of this character too by a fan
Black
of me,
Medusa.
the Medusa. Yeah. So there's a lot of firsts that I'm hitting with all the fan arts, man. I'm fan arting all over everybody, giving the Omerglitch glazing. I glaze on her for you.
Yeah, you've been doing going all out, going all out.
Yeah, that's me. That's what I do, baby. Let's see, Fred, you got shirtless on my show. Lol, only hands my ass.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Dude,
right.
you're
So
funny. Kahuna.
that was a great show, man. Thanks for having me on. That was the second time I was on. We watched like Spider-Man 2, and
How do you
I don't know,
watch
like everyone
Spider-Man
was
2
taking.
on YouTube?
No. So the way the Iron Seas works is everybody watches a movie and they talk about it. So we're not watching it on stream.
Okay. Gotcha.
We just watch it during the week before the show, and then we discuss the movie together,
Gotcha.
and as well as promote the comic. That's kind of like the topic of conversation. Every guest chooses a movie, and then you talk about the promo stuff. And the way I said it, I said if I do a sale, if I get a sale, a backer on stream, I was going to take my shirt off. And I think that's when Chrissy from Flip City Magazine was like, she was like,
how it works.
all right, I'm going to back you there, take your shirt off. And then, like you with the freaking hot tub, I had to, honor my word and take the shirt off. But by then, I was the only one who still had a shirt on, to be honest, because AC had taken it off. But he doesn't really look like he's taking it off because he's got so many tattoos. It looks like he's wearing another shirt underneath.
Fred, what you should have offered is to take your pants off. That's what you should have offered.
But they're always off, though. That's the thing. Is my pants are always. I never wear any pants when I stream.
You got to tell the ladies, because maybe like a $200 backing to the campaign. Christy, where you at? You ready for Fred to take his pants off? Oh shit!
Yeah, I need that big backer money.
Yeah, big backer money, baby.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude! When I'm gonna campaign, I got to think of all these tricks and stuff because it's worth it. Like I'm willing, to, 2 backers or 100 backers, $100 worth in backing. I'm willing to do crazy shit for it just for fun. Like as long as nobody gets hurt and there's obviously nothing that's breaking TOS from YouTube, but anything for the fun lols and backing to get people to back you and back big. I mean, hell yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, campaigns are. It's another. It's a lot of work too. A lot of fun though. A lot of fun being a guest on people's streams. It's like You're the belle of the ball, talk of the town, especially during your launch.
Well, when I'm big, Fred. I'm hoping I don't need other people in their streams because I'm a big dickin'.
Well, you always need other people, man. It's you want people to read your comics, don't you?
No, they need me, Fred. They need me. Get it right. I'm just kidding. Yeah. You got to get your seed out there, plant seeds and grow trees and weeds and all that good stuff. Absolutely.
So Kahuna says those sheep don't stand a chance. I'm not sure which sheep he's talking about. And we got Jacko Block who came in. I think it's his first time in the chat. Welcome, Jacko. Or Jacob Locke. Probably Jacob Locke, I would imagine. I had a buddy that used to draw cards for Marvel and the Guardian of the Galaxy, but they take super long to pay you for your work. What would a commission print run usually run from one of y'all? I don't give those out publicly, but hit me up, DM me on Twitter at Character Creator if you want some of that information. We could talk. I don't know if you give your rate out publicly, Omer, but I just do it privately. But or Jacob,
I don't give a shit.
Do like and subscribe. Make sure you follow us, and you can see some of our other work. Because I've done a couple of cards already. Let me show you one of my cards. I got one right here.
You're talking about a sketch card?
No, these are
from $10 to $20 if it's like just single character, simple. From on my end.
These are trading card illustrations.
If you're interested, hit me up on X or go to my website, GarciaDesigns.com. My email's there. You can email me.
So this is the prototype card for Ratel. So the cards, the RatelComic.com campaign is going to be giving out 2 cards, maybe one more if we hit the $3,000 mark. And these are the kind of the prototypes. So you'll have different illustration on both of them. And of course, I'll be giving these prototype cards out as well. So you're going to get 3, although I'm not promising these because they're limited. And when I run out, I run out. But the other cards will be guaranteed for our backers. Go to ratelcomic.com and check out the FundMyComic campaign. Or if you're a Bitcoiner, you might want to check out Geyser.com as well. Let me drop the link.
Get your Geyser on and go guys all over Fred's campaign over there.
Let me drop the link here like a professional. I'm a streamer now. I mean, nowhere is...
You know your e-thoughting is coming in. You know it.
Listen, we're not all Omerglitch. You know, I can't be Omerglitching all over the YouTubes like you do. No one does it quite like you, Omer.
Fred, pin your comments so it'll go to the top of the chat, but also in the chat.
Yes,
so
yes.
Click on it. Yeah.
Pin message. There you go.
I'm trying to make everybody a better streamer.
You are, dude. You've been like giving your advice to all the streamers, all the art streamers.
I hope it's not annoying because I'm trying not to do it like super unsolicited.
It's useful and annoying at the same time.
He's a jerk, is what he's saying. Omerglitch, you're a jerk. You're a jerk.
Yeah, no,
we need. One of the biggest things.
We need to play the game, man. We need to play the game.
Yeah, I'm here to win it and play the game. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have to be in it. Yep. 100%. I was gonna say one of the biggest things. I'm trying to get other people to start streaming, but they refuse to get an art cam. And they constantly think that showing themselves is the way to do it. And sure, look, the first 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you want to show your face. I don't give a shit. But I don't want to look at your fucking face for 2 hours from one guy to another. And that's because I like you.
I don't know, man. Some of those guys have beautiful beards.
Yeah, well, they're fiery and red and they don't shut up because they're not funny. Oh, God.
Wow. How do you really feel, though, Omer?
God. Well, at least try to be funny. Don't just be like trying to say a sentence and you don't even know how to form sentences, for God's sake. Like, blah, blah, da, 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 da. Well, okay, I eat blue crayons. Oh, my God. And these guys are my friends, guys. Guys.
Could you imagine if they were his enemies?
Oh, they'd be fucked. What is it? What is it? What does EBS say about his enemies? Oh, I can't remember, but oh man, it's funny shit. Even John Malin says it too from time to time.
Monetize your haters? Is that what you're looking
Oh,
for?
that's a good one. Yeah, no, but he says something about defeating your enemies or pummeling your enemies or I don't know. It's good. I can't remember. But at least I'm forming complete sentences. Oh my god.
Yeah, but you're not in a hot tub, so what's it really worth?
Yeah, it
What's
doesn't
it really
matter.
mean?
It means jack squat if you ain't in the hot tub. I'm gonna show my man titties too, Big Kahuna, Ultimate Kahuna. I can't wait. I might have to buy a banana hammock mankini
Yeah,
just for the
Kahuna
lulz.
says AC Pritchard is a canvas man. That's right, man. He's got those tats. He's rocking those tats. Tank says
Wrangler.
litter all trick or treat time is nigh. Yeah, he's got to go with the in dad mode, in dad land, trick or treating. That's the best time, man, with kids going out trick or treating. Kahuna says, like my grok video for the Lord Otter. Dude, that was so funny. Tank did some obscene videos with Lord Otter's thumbnails, and they were just like utterly obscene. That's all I'm going to say. It's disgusting. Milk. You had like those twin moons spewing milk at the otter. The otter was catching the milk in his mouth and spitting it back on the book. The book was glazed with milk. We're going to say it's milk. It was grok is surprisingly very surprising from time to time. I'll tell you that. Wrangler says, I got to run. See y'all later. God bless. Nice to see you, Wrangler. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you in the chat, my man.
Pleasure.
Subscribe to Omerglitch. Kahuna says, pre-peace Wrangler. Of course, Frederic losing value. It's like a soft
still the
slope.
number one currency though worldwide? Is it still the most used? I know China was trying to get in on it during this COVID stuff and the recent. I forgot the recent stuff, but like Russia. Well, with the Russia thing banning the U.S. dollar and shit, so they were trying to get in on that so that they could be the supersede our U.S. dollar or whatever. But I don't think it works, right? Like I don't know if you keep up with it.
Not the usability of the currency. I know the value is going down. So like you can't keep your worth in dollars because it's just going to melt like an ice cube. But it is definitely used. I mean, it's accepted everywhere. You can spend in dollars. That's never been the issue.
It's still the worldwide currency, ultimately, like the big one, right? It's still the U.S. dollar. So
yeah, but
like, even though
you can't keep your savings in that. Like people are buying houses, assets.
Yeah, it's always been realty, like since it's you can't go wrong. Yeah, realty's always been, land.
I mean, you can go wrong. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I mean, land has always had like it's retained a lot more value versus
the dollar.
Gold,
yeah,
cointy or gold, diamonds or the dollar. Yeah. I heard gold has gone up though too recently.
Well, gone up because that's the trick. People say gone up when you measure in dollars. So it's like saying, dollars have just gone down recently, in terms of gold. So
I heard Bitcoin's gone up.
Bitcoins, we peaked at
of dollars, right?
We peaked at 126. Well, that's why you kind of want to measure against gold. Like, even the stock market, the stock market goes
against gold.
Hold on, let me finish an idea, Elmer, before you interrupt me. Let me finish my sentence here. Even the stock market, it keeps going up and up and up in theory in dollars. But if you compare it with gold, it's pretty flat. It's pretty flat and even going down a lot of times. So you got to remember that when you're measuring in dollars, you're measuring in a unit that's dropping in value all the time. It's like measuring your height in something that keeps getting smaller and smaller. Like you're going to feel like, wow, I'm getting taller. I'm gaining a foot every year. You're just measuring in inches that are getting smaller and smaller. So, of course, your house is gaining value because you're measuring it in something that's losing value. So, even if it's just staying the same or losing a little bit, it's going to seem like it's gaining a lot. It's a monetary trick that they're playing on everybody, you know.
Sure.
Kahuna says, "Oh, I didn't think of that."
Good laughs, Frederic. You're such a good comedian.
I was just talking finances. I don't know what I said that was funny.
The trickery of financial nonsense. It's all great. Go back everything. Get gold, get money, get Bitcoin. You can't go wrong. Just do it all.
Just learn about it. It's worth learning about, you know.
Learning is fun. Do it. Draw. Buy Fred's comic book. Ratel. That's the best thing you can do. Forget everything else. Spend all your money on buying Ratel. That's a better idea.
That's right.
Buy it on Geyser. Is it Geyser?
It's gonna be such a small print run that these are gonna be, there's a good chance they'll be worth something someday. These are small print runs we're doing in the indie comic space. So get your copy today. Back your copy.
Back it now. Back it twice. Back it 3 times. Make it 3 times the lucky lady. Get your Ratel on.
Dude, you're going to be getting job offers for the radio pretty soon.
Well, apparently I sound like David Lynch when I do that announcer type voice thing. And
Yeah,
recently I've go ahead.
I was going to say, David Lynch always used to do these cameos where he would scream really loud. Like he would put himself in... So in Dune, he's in a scene where there's a lot of background noise, so he has to scream. And in Twin Peaks, he plays a character that's deaf, so he's always screaming, even though there's no background noise. So yeah, he's always kind of in the screaming mode. I can see it.
I remember him doing commercials for like cars and like race cars, and he's always in a suit. And he's like yelling something. I remember a vague commercial of him doing something like that.
I didn't see that, but I can believe it.
Yeah.
Kahuna says you're calling my 14. So you're calling my 14-inch isn't legitimate. I mean, if you measured it in dollars, it wouldn't be, but inches are pretty stable. Inches are pretty stable. It's just a metaphor, Don't take it personally, Kahuna. Don't take it personally. It's just a metaphor. This piece is getting close to finished pencils, man. Although I'm gonna have to do the freaking scales on the back of the snakes, Omer. I'm dreading the scales. Oh dear.
I didn't do any scales. Yeah, that looks good. I don't think you just need like that. Are you talking about the underbelly, the lines there?
No, the underbelly is actually easy. I'm just drawing like stripes.
I wouldn't draw scales. Just leave it smooth, because like if you had a real close up, then I'd draw the scales. But it's not. It doesn't look close up enough to put in all that work for the scales on all those snakes. That's a lot of work. Maybe you could drop in some kind of texture digitally to kind of simulate scales
Yeah, I did that with the card design. I did the digital hatching. There's cross hatching in Krita that you can use. That's pretty good. Mm-hmm. You're making a lot of sense, which I tend to ignore when people make sense. Yeah, well, especially with art, I tend to go overboard and try to do too many details. That's what I'm hoping to kind of hold back on too many details, too much intricate work. I got to channel my inner, what's his name, Hellboy artist, Mike Mignola.
Mignola, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've got to channel my Mike Mignola, get a little bit more of silhouettes, a little bit more shadows, try to get my what do you call it? My subjects on the page to be easily conveyed with silhouettes or not just details, not just an overabundance of details, because I don't think details makes the great artist. You're not a better artist because you do more details. I mean, you have to have details in the right spot, don't get me wrong.
Possible, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can't just have a total lack of details in this, comic book fantasy world, but you can also be doing too much details. Because we were talking about this. I mean, it's a huge topic in the art space, in the comic space. Like, how much time should you put in for, quality versus speed? That's always going to be, I think, a topic of contention. Because if you want your work to be profitable, if you want to make, your work to make sense financially, in the world, the real life world, putting hot dogs on the table, you got to be, having a good rate of production.
Right. Yeah. Speaking about hot dogs, Ethan uses the metaphor that we're all hot dog salesmen on the corner, and Fred doesn't like hot dogs, so he's over here trying to sell baguettes rather than hot dogs, and everybody's like, "That's a baguette, you French bastard! That's a baguette. I want a croissant as well. Can I get some honey mustard with my croissant?
Dude, I want the high-end quality sausages with a baguette. Those are the best hot dogs. Are you kidding, man?
Sure, Ratel, sure. You're called a honey badger for what reason, you Frenchie? I'm just teasing.
I know.
Oh my god. I love it. I love it though. I love it. It's great.
I love these the rooftop of the snakes, like this one here. Like you could see a little bit of the top of his mouth. Same with this little guy up here. Whoa.
I like the way you draw the tongue sticking out with the two prongs. So, yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any references in front of me, but I kind of looked at some Vipers this week in preparation. There's also a saying something to be said for references, but if you're too tightly stick to references, that could be an issue as well. Because your subjects can start to look goofy if you're trying too hard to make them look real. There's something to be said about loose, stylized drawings. But at the same time, there's the other extreme where if you don't look at references at all, well, then you start drawing goofy horses that looks like dogs and stuff like that. So it's a balance. It's a balance to be maintained.
Yes, sir. So, bringing things back around a little bit, we were talking about the 24-hour comic. I've always wanted to try it, but I've never been confident enough to go in blind. But the more and more I think about it over the years, as you get older, like the wiser you are, so you can come up with stupid stuff, so you can make a 24-hour comic. And that's the thing, like, you don't have to take it so seriously. And I've always wanted to take it super serious and make something really good, but it's a 24-hour comic. Just make it, I kind of would like to try it, even if it's bad.
Kahuna says simplistic beauty versus being lazy and lacking detail. What's the difference for you? See, that's the thing is it's not being lazy. You're just pushing out more pages. So you're drawing as much every day. Like it's not like you're a lazy artist. You're just spending less time on each page and putting out the pages faster. So you're never really lazy. You're drawing all the time regardless. The thing is, do you want to have one really beautiful page or maybe 3 pages with less detail? And that's a personal question. I think every artist has to kind of decide that for himself. I used to call it going at the speed of quality. I don't put a deadline on my comics pages. I just keep drawing them until they look right. And I think that's the beauty of doing indie stuff as well, is you don't have someone like breathing down your neck. You got to get these pages out, and then you got a rush job. But that's a highly contentious, controversial topic. Back to your 24-hour comic, Omer. Having done one, I don't recommend the 24. I would do maybe like if you want to do a 24-hour comic, I'd do it over three or 4 days, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3 days. What is it? 3 times 8 is 24. Yeah, do 3 8-hour days, maybe, or split into 4 instead. Because it's not worth losing the sleep over it. It's not going to be better, but like split it up in 3-4 days. That could be a marathon in of it itself, and forcing yourself to do like maybe like 4 pages over or 3 pages over 3 days.
Yeah, I'm shooting for the 20 or 24 pages. I would do it over 2 days and do 12 hours and 12 hours. That way you can get 12 hours.
Well, if you're doing 24 pages, you're going to have like just thumbnails, right? It's just going to or layouts.
Well, I mean,
you can have layouts. You can
iteration, the idea, maybe the idea, and you can refine it later. I'm just trying to.
So you could get your layouts done.
I'm trying to have some fun.
No, for real. Yeah, get your layouts done real quick on 24 pages, and then once you've got everything down there, well,
or 20 pages,
everything's laid out, so you've got the foundation. Then you can go back to normal streaming, which is all the time.
Yeah, well, if I was going to do a challenge, it'd be on stream. I'd be doing the whole thing on stream as much as possible.
Oh, I didn't doubt it, like for a second.
Yeah, it would be part of the bit. I'd make it part of the thing. Be like,
yeah,
we're doing a 24-hour comic. We're gonna be here for 24 hours. Blah blah blah. How good or shitty can it be? And then take suggestions from the chat too. That would be awesome to get them to participate in it.
Yeah, well, you can make it a whole thing, right? You can hype it. You can.
Yeah.
Would it be like would it be pages of glitch?
24-hour. Yeah, either glitch or a random story. It could be anything. Yeah, we can throw in crossovers and look. Here's a random a panel with Ratel in the background. What's he doing? And then he's not there anymore. Like it's just whatever. If people look, throw in Superman getting butt fucked in the background. What? How? How do? And you draw Superman, but you don't put the S on his chest. And you just say it is him. Is that Soups? Are you gonna get sued? Probably.
Well, it depends when you do it, because Superman's about ready to be public domain.
Public domain, yeah. What's Mickey Mouse doing, pounding the shit out of Superman? Holy cow, Batman! Just wacky shit, man. It'd be wacky. But I finished this. This is done. I'm erasing all my little knick-knack marks. Finish call sign Orion. We're at 4:19.
Sweet.
I'm going an hour and 36 minutes. So yeah.
Yeah, man. 97 minutes. It goes by so quick. I love these, man. I gotta get into the habit to stream fanatically as you do.
Yeah, dude. I'm having fun, and as long as I'm having fun, if I need to take a break, I will. But I don't know. There's it's kind of like 2-hour increments. Is kind of how I'm kind of viewing it, and it's kind of yesterday I streamed a shitload though, but I had stuff I had to finish. I want to finish, like this piece.
Well, that's the thing. If you're going to be like on the drawing table, unless I mean, some types of drawings where I got to do a lot of referencing. Sometimes you're just in the mood, you want to listen to music, but other than that, why not stream, right?
Yeah.
Why not put it out there? Why not have people come in and talk to you while you're working? Especially if like all the layouts are done, you're just doing like finishing work. Because this stuff is it gets to a point where it's brainless, right? The thought has already been put into it. Especially the initial layouts, I might focus.
The manual labor of it, yeah.
Exactly. Like at the beginning, I got to say okay, hold on. I need to think about this. A lot of times I want to do the layouts before I start the stream because it's nice to be in a quiet space when you're kind of thinking of the initial, composition, position of the character.
Right.
Get that kind of groundwork done.
Dude, I've been streaming so much, none of that matters anymore. I'm like, I can talk and draw and come up with shit and talking at the
Yeah.
same time. Like it's become so like ingrained now that dead space and dead silence and sketching that I just start talking, dude. I don't know what it is. I just start saying stupid shit, and every once in a while, I still will leave dead air from time to time. But man, I don't know how it's happening, but it's like my
I
brain
don't
is
believe
just.
you leave dead air. There's no way I'm buying that. You can't fool me, Omer.
Well, you've
Come
seen
on.
the streams. You've seen the streams. Like,
Nice
I don't
try.
know how it happens, Tank. Fred. Sorry, I was thinking about Tank. Um, dude,
Wow.
I just freaking can't shut up. It's word vomit, and I can function and do all this and kind of try to be on point and
I bet your
go with the
family's thrilled
lulls.
that you're streaming now. They're like,
Uh,
finally. He's not
no.
hanging around with us and talking all the time. He's going on the internet and getting his.
Dude, surprisingly, no. Like I'm pretty quiet normally. Like this is just an amplified version of myself on stream. I'm really not this loud and obnoxious like all the time. I mean, you can't be. Nobody would like you in real life. You know, nobody would like you in real life, and the internet gives you the ability to. I'm gonna turn off Homer for 2 hours. I'll come back to him tomorrow. You know, and you'll be fine. You know, reset for the day. But
Yeah.
if you had
It's
this in
so
real
true,
life,
dude. It's so true. Like even my favorite streamers, like I can't watch it all the time. Like I'm like, okay, I need a break now. Let me go
yeah, uh huh,
let me go watch some Asmongold, or let me just go down a rabbit hole of, YouTube videos for a
something
little
else,
bit.
yeah, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because even if I love you, there's nobody I love enough to have every single day. Like
Right.
4 hour streams every day. Come on, man. As Joe Biden would say.
Do you remember a guy named Casey Neistat? He used to be a YouTube streamer. He
Yes.
would daily vlogs and stuff. Like
Yes.
I love Casey Neistat, and I would watch him almost every day. But every once in a while, just like you're saying, you need a little break and a little flavor adjustment of something else. So you go watch Peter McKinnon, right? And you're like, oh my God, Peter McKinnon, he's such a good vlogger. Look at his cameras, he's so fancy. And you're like, okay, he's such an art snob. Let me go back to Casey Neistat because he's more down to earth, you know?
Yeah. 100%. And that's the thing, I guess. You're not going to get the same people in the chat all the time. I mean, I've been streaming for over a year. We had regulars at the beginning, and they're not the same regulars that we have today. We have other
Yeah,
people that are coming in.
they will change over time. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Even the hardest hardcore, but they'll come back if they're that hardcore. Like Haldier has not. That guy has not waned from my channel at all. Like he's always around. Like the only reason he's not around right now is probably because he's a sleeper at work. That's the only time.
Well,
Even
that's
at
no
work.
excuse, man. I'm sorry, but that's no excuse. You got to find a
even at
way.
work.
Do better, Haldir. Do better.
Oh my God.
What was I going to say? I totally slipped my mind now.
I'm sorry, bud.
That's fine. Look, I'm super thrilled. I'm really liking the Medusa, the way she's going. Yeah, I fixed her chin.
She was scary and ugly as fuck and like sexy still. Good job. That's
Yeah, you want to get kind of both, that fine line.
Yeah.
That's why I fixed her chin. She was a little bit too round-headed, and the chin was stuck in. It was nice to have an ugly version of her, but I feel she's got to be still attractive. And I thought about making her eyes kind of wide, super wide. But then I'm like, the best is enemy of good. I like the way they are now. I'm going to leave it there. You don't want to second guess yourself too much. Like if it's not looking right, okay, fix it. But if you're just like, I could do better, yeah, you can always do better. You got to, you're going to be drawing more Medusas. And right now I'm just doing pinups. Like none of these are planned. None of this is kind of orchestrated. I feel like I'm back at the beginning of my first book, Omer, because I'm about to start the second one. Mm-hmm. And when I started the first one, I was telling you yesterday, and I'm going to end on this because I know we got to go. We got to eat. We got to get ready for other streams. And yeah, I'll be on the Friday nights on Mad Ruth's channel tonight. So check that out, folks. It's going to be a good time. But let me get back just to my outro thought here. When I was starting the first comic book, Ratel, I wanted to get as many pinups as I could down. First of all, to practice the inking. The inking wasn't all like it is. If you haven't drawn in a long time, you can get back to drawing and it'll feel right. But there's something about inking that when you're warmed up with the actual inking, because there's more of a confidence in the stroke and the flow of the hand movement, the arm movement, and all that, the way it works together. Inking it, there's a difference when you're inking every day versus when you ink once in a while. And the same with the characters. I hadn't drawn the characters a ton. Like, I had dreamed up these characters. I've written down the script. I had sketched them a little bit, but I wanted to get as many reps of pinups as I could just to make sure I had a good ownership of the characters artistically, because I know, everybody knows new artist on a title won't get the look of the character down with the first issue. It takes a few issues. It takes maybe, 4 to 10 issues before you really pin down the look of the character and your own take, and it gels and they start looking like themselves on every panel. And it takes a little bit of time. So that's why I was trying to push out as many pinups as I could, as many, iterations. Kahuna says, we can breathe down your neck. Yeah, I can feel it, Kahuna. You might want to grab a mint. That's what they say I've been playing a lot of Hitman, and when you get into people's bubbles in Hitman, it's a very social, dynamic game. And when you get too close to people, they start complaining, hey, dude, don't stand so close, or you could use a breath mint. They always say you could use a breath mint. Apparently your character has very bad breath in that game.
Halitosis. He's got the halitosis.
Must be. I love that game, and I've been playing it nonstop. Really having a good time. If I could stream it, I would, but I'm on the Steam Deck. It's not the Stream Deck, so I can install OBS on it.
If you want to watch an entertaining show who doesn't talk about stupid video games and just talks about art and funny shit, come watch me, Omerglitch, at 8 p.m. over on my channel tonight. We're gonna have our Biztober, the last episode dedicated to Simon Bisley, and it's gonna be fun as shit. I'm gonna try to paint a Judge Dredd, so that's 8 p.m. CST on the Omerglitch channel.
Nice. And I won't be joining you tonight like I did last week, because I am a guest on the Friday nights tonight. So I'll be doing some promotion of Ratel and talking about fun stuff.
Jealous.
It's good.
Teach them and come hang out with us. We'll get you more monies.
Maybe, because you guys, if you're streaming late and the show ends early, I will pop. I don't even check it out. Mad Ruth says
you went dark there. Are we out?
No. I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yes. Your screen went black for a second.
Yeah, YouTube does that once in a while. It could be the Wi-Fi. It could be something.
Yeah, it did that when we were on last, right? On both.
Yeah. There's kind of a hiccup, and you just went black just a couple of seconds after that. Okay.
Once you go black, you never go back, is what I hear.
Well, thankfully we came back, because or else we wouldn't be still streaming. Yeah, I don't know what time the stream is at. I'm gonna have to go. Well, 10 p.m. Okay, 10 p.m. Eastern time. So that means that I got 4.5 hours, dude. Okay, I can make some French cuisine.
Ooh la la! Ooh, he's gonna get fancy tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
We're gonna get fancy, so tune into my cooking stream in a couple of hours.
Say that.
Great mind thinks alike. You can't stop streaming. How long before you start your fucking taco stream, Omer?
Yes.
Like if you see, now that would be a legitimate 1,000 subscriber mark, a taco stream.
Ooh, yeah.
Like you could have your ingredients and then you just prep your stuff. I could see that.
Absolutely.
I could see that.
Dude, I could see you making a CG French cuisine show every once in a while. Dude, with a little Chianti, you would get all the chicks. Like, you could pull a whole new audience of women to come buy your comic book Ratel, dude. I could see it now.
Oh, oui, oh là
Dude,
là. Alors, venez les dames, venez voir Ratel, vous allez apprécier la qualité du dessin, la sensualité du trait des lignes,
listen
vous
to
allez
him, ladies.
adorer
Listen to him,
ça.
ladies.
I'm actually going to be dressed as a Frenchman tonight for the Halloween stream. I've got to find my earbuds. I've got 4.5 hours to find them. Cue a Mission Impossible song.
Dude, as soon as you get monetized, your biggest member supporter is going to be freaking Christy.
Of course.
It's going to be great. It's going to
I
be
love
great.
Chrissy. I got to get her back on the show. I think it's going to she's going to be a regular at some point.
Yeah.
Kahuna says Asmund is a decent streamer, but he's remotely entertaining to me. He's not remotely. Oh, really? See, I've been enjoying Asmund's takes. Like, I don't agree with some of his takes. Like, you can't agree. But I find it a lot of times I want to watch a stream, but I'll watch the Asmund commentary because some of the streams are they're dry or they're dull. They're political streams or things like that. And having him just like press pause and then like start shuffling his eyebrows around makes it more entertaining and easier to digest. And he'll add commentary. I find it a little bit more interesting to listen to when it's an Asmon stream. Yeah, not everyone thinks alike. Kahuna's problem is most creators are busy, so it's tough. Dude, it's the same thing. Like in the mornings, I'm doing color work on the computer. I've been doing coloring of, remember the Ratel drawing I did on the Monday draw, Omer? We're standing on the, standing almost in a still position. I've been coloring that.
Yeah.
I've been giving it colors, so I'll have that ready to show.
Moses inspired piece, right?
Yeah, and I think it's going to look great in Grok Imagine because there's a lot of like dry leaves. It's got this fall kind of theme to it because you've got all these yellow leaves just kind of spinning around from the air flow around the propellers. And I think it's going to look really good if Grok Imagine can get it looking right, man. And it's got all the skies like fall colors. It's all orangey towards the end of the day, kind of that golden hour lighting that I put in there. And I'm putting time into it. And I wanted to ask you one last question before we go, because we're about to go. I've been saying we're about to go for the last 10 minutes, but this piece here, you saw the colors, and you were talking about this morning stream that you like it better when it's black line art versus
a little more line art, where instead of color holding all the black lines.
Yeah. So you prefer leaving the black line art versus the color holding?
Some of it, you don't have to blow it all out. Like I would leave like the tits and like the face and the bottom of the bushy shoulder pieces.
Nice.
Like and kind of you can color hold the rest, but because that would help push the boobs forward and the chin forward from her face and the bottom of the shoulder pads forward. And then if you color hold the back ends of them, it'll push it backwards. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, actually. That's interesting. I think I've seen a couple of colors work with that because I've been doing a flat color hold, but let me try and switch it up a bit.
Maybe a little bit of the front bill on the cap and maybe the butterfly too. That way those things pop out forward and everything on the hat gets pushed back. But it's just a thought. I mean, I'm not a huge color guy, like as far as digital coloring, but
No, I mean, I know, but regardless, you know art, and I wanted to understand your comment a little bit better. So I'm glad you kind of explained it out. We got Scarlet Fever in the chat coming in at the tail end of the show. Nice to see you, Scarlett. Happy Halloween. I hope you're having a good time. Sheldon is here as well. Sheldon, by the way, I invited that artist you told me about the other time. I think we're going to have him on the show this Tuesday. I'm going to have to follow up with him. But yeah, the guest you suggested, he's coming on Tuesday. swing by and say hello. And happy Halloween.
Quick comment. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say happy Halloween to Scarlett, but do tell me your comment before we go.
I wanted to share on Big Kahuna, like watching other people stream and stuff now. Now, having streamed myself, watching other people, like, is super fucking boring now. Big Kahuna, Ultimate Kahuna. Like, I'll watch channels and I'm like, man, this guy used to be fun. Why is he so boring now? And it's because I know what it's like being on the other side, and it's just like, this guy has no personality. Like, it becomes more and more apparent, like, people who shouldn't be streaming, or they're just like, they have good followings, or they have huge, and sometimes they're just super fucking boring, and I'm just like, what the hell? What has happened and why? I want to go back to the old ways, the old days, where I wasn't so entertained.
But it's another skill, isn't it? Like, you have to keep in mind that people are watching, and you have to keep entertaining people. I mean, you have like interesting topics. You could fool around a little bit, drop a couple of jokes here and there, but it's a show. You're putting on a show, right?
Yeah. And look, you could be totally real, like, and people who used to vlog and stuff like that. That's fine. That's a totally different type of entertainment, and I get it.
There's moments for that, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I think that's why everybody's on YouTube. It's the authenticity of it. Like, I watch old shows a lot of times, and I'm like, it's so phony watching the actors portray these characters, and I'm not buying it. I mean, it's fine being entertained watching a story, but I've really gotten, like, pulled in and hooked on the authenticity of just hearing people talk, telling straight from the horse's mouth, right? What are their opinions? What's on their mind? And just, straight shooting. There's something really appealing about that.
With that being said, Fred, I hope people don't think that I'm unauthentic, because this is me. This is just a little bit more amplified because, like, we're kind of doing something that's boring. Some people like it, right? But I want to add a little extra pizzazz to the art, right? And that's me commenting and trying to be funny.
You got to be authentic, man. Authenticity is the most important thing in streaming. So if you can fake that, then you've got it made, Omer.
No, I don't think I could. But I wouldn't want my audience to think I was trying to, because I'm.
No, that's a joke, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, folks. We're all true to ourselves. I don't think you can make up a personality and stream for 5 hours. Like, you can't fake it you can fake it for a little while. Like, a lot of streamers kind of have a personality and they fake it, but eventually you get caught in your lies, or
if you do it daily, like, it's going to happen way faster because you can't maintain it,
Yeah. I mean, keeping your lies straight. I mean, that's what writers do, right? That's the work of a writer. I'm no joke. I mean, writing fiction, that's kind of what it is. And that's the thing, is when you write fiction, sometimes your stories go in two different directions, and you got to pick one, and you got to make sure everything congeals.
That's so
and all that.
You said that, Fred. Jesus.
Bringing it back, circling back, man.
Well, I am an instructor at the creative auto writing class at the local community automotive school. So I don't even know what I said there.
It was funny. It was a good note, and a good note to end on as well. So thank you so much, Omer, for coming on this stream. I had a blast, as always. Let's do this again, my man. It was fun. I'm liking these duos. Let's keep it going. And thank you for joining us tonight. Good evening, good Halloween, and take care.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Love you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. I love you. See you around. Ciao.
Hasta luego.